So this is our August book recommendation video slash unboxing of
the Bookish box.
Yes. So I guess we're gonna start with the book recommendations, and then Rowan will do her unboxing at the end. So start with your recommendation.
Okay, so I'm like really disappointed in myself because I did not read actually I didn't read any books in August. I started one which is called The Crown's Game by Evelyn Skye, and you can actually see my Beauty and the Beast bookmark that is over here. I'm like halfway through. I'm on page 180 and the book is about 397 pages, so I'm like halfway through. So this was actually a book that I received in my The Best Damn Book Box subscription, and I've actually not read any of my books that I've gotten from them. Yeah, I know. I just don't have the time. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna sit down and start this one because it does sound really interesting. I think it's taking me so long to finish it because I'm not very like into it. So it basically takes place in St. Petersburg, and that was like really something that sold me on it because I love St. Petersburg. I love anything to do with Russia. It reminds me of like Anastasia. There are two enchanters basically that are alive, and there's never been two enchanters alive at the same time. Like there only has to be one enchanter, and the enchanter basically has to protect the kingdom and like the royal family, and they're like the royal advisor and all this stuff, and they do like magic and stuff. So basically it's two enchanters. What are their names? Rowan. Okay, so one of them is a guy, his name is Nikolai, and the other one is a girl.
Go figure, Nikolai.
Named Vika. And basically like they have to like compete in the crown game. That's why it's called the Crown's Game. They have to compete and like basically prove themselves to the Tsar why they should be the enchanter, and like the twist is that when one of them wins, the other one will die.
It's like the Hunger Games.
Basically, like that's
the
literally
Russian
what it
Hunger
is.
Games.
The Russian Hunger Games. There's also like a love triangle going on because like the son of the Tsar sees Vika, and he doesn't know that she's an enchanter, but he like sees her and he like falls in love with her, or not fall. They say he denies that he loves her. He just thinks that she's like an interesting person. But like it was just so sudden, like he just like, I don't know. And then like you have Vika kind of like pining for Nikolai, and Nikolai's kind of like pining for Vika, but in like a nonchalant kind of way. Like it's not very...
Wait, how can you pine nonchalantly?
Like, okay.
I feel like pining is like, I crave that, but like...
As in like they want, like they think the other person is like cute or interesting in a way, but obviously they can't think that because they're against each other. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, so then maybe like he's like pining for her, but he knows it's forbidden, so he's like, I can't love her.
That's basically the gist of it. I told you I haven't finished it, so I don't even know how it ends. And if I were to guess, I'm gonna guess right now, like what's gonna happen, and let's see if I'm correct.
So maybe spoiler if she's correct.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm spoiling anything, obviously, because I don't know how it ends, but I do think that Nikolai is gonna end up with Vika, even though I think that she should probably end up with the Tsar's son, but I don't know.
So it's kind of like also a Romeo and Juliet star-crossed lovers-esque thing because they can't be together, but they like each other.
Check it out if you're into like forbidden romances taking place in Russia with magic.
And the Hunger Games.
Yeah.
So I'm going to first start off with the graphic novels. Oh my god, I'm annoying.
Nina's graphic novels.
Yeah. So the first thing that I want to talk to you guys about is Lady Killer, and this is by, I know, this is by Joelle Jones and Jamie S. Rich. So this is basically the story of a 1950s housewife who is also a secret hired murderer. It's a really interesting premise, so that like sold me on it already.
Wow.
It kind of reminds me of like a cross between Mad Men, but also like Dexter, because it has like that horror like murder element to it. It's really interesting. Talking about the artwork, like Rowan said, the coloring is beautiful. It has a really nice vintage vibe to it that I really dig. The story is also extremely like suspenseful and interesting. I actually watched an interview with the author and Joelle Jones. She's a really like smart and like clever woman, and like she's very like articulate, like she can get her words across, and she was explaining that like this story sort of like critiques like gender roles because it has like such a restricted character, like a 1950s housewife, like somebody who just like is very submissive, but at the same time she's also like, she plays that role of like somebody who's more independent and who's like violent or whatever. So it sort of shows like that kind of dichotomy between those two like gender roles, which is really interesting. It's just a really fun read. Like it's an easy read. I gave it to her sister to read and she read it in like an hour. It's so like easy to get through, and I think there's going to be a second volume. So this is volume 1 and I'm excited to see if there's going to be a volume. So the other thing that I wanted to mention, I read the first 2 volumes of this series called Nailbiter. So this is for like my horror lovers out there. Nailbiter is the story of a Midwestern town. It's a place where like a bunch of famous serial killers were born, right? So there's a detective in the story who's trying to investigate like what's wrong with this town. Like, is it something that like produces these serial killers, or is it just like a coincidence? And we're sort of following that detective as he uncovers the mystery. It also reminds me of Dexter in that way because it's both like murder mystery and like serial killer violence. The one thing that I would say about these is that I'm not too crazy about like the art style. Like I don't like the way that people are drawn. The colors are kind of like dull and like muted. I mean, I think the coloring is like on purpose because it's sort of like a really gritty story. But what sold me on this is actually like the story itself, not the actual artwork in this. That's why I'm sticking around. So I read the first 2 volumes. They usually end on like a cliffhanger. They're very suspenseful, very like clever. They also like sort of make fun of like horror conventions, which is like one of my favorite things in life, as you guys probably know. So I would definitely check these out. So the last thing that I want to mention is a book, an actual novel that I read in August, and that was Rosemary's Baby by Ira Levin. So this is the book that the movie was based on, and first of all, I'm really unhappy with the cover because I ordered this off Barnes & Noble and it had like a much nicer like classic cover to it. So I was like, ooh yeah, this is nice, and then when I got it, it was like the NBC remake cover.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's like,
disappointing.
I know, this is, what's her name? Zoe Saldana. Yeah, she's in that remake, and I didn't watch the remake, so I'm like not happy with that. Story-wise, it's very similar to the film. So I did see the film twice, and it's almost like word for word, like the exact same thing. Like even some of the dialogue that the characters say is exactly the same as what's in the movie, which is good. It means that like the director was really like paying attention to the source material, which is great. The only thing that I like about this a little bit more is that because we get like the internal perspective of Rosemary, like it makes it more like tension filled because we know what she's thinking and what she's worrying about rather than just like seeing it on screen, if that makes sense. I also think this is just a great book to read during the Halloween October season because it's very creepy. For those of you guys that are not familiar with the story, it's about a woman named Rosemary and her husband Guy who move into this really fancy apartment building. They make friends with this really old couple that lives like nearby. Rosemary gets pregnant, but a lot of weird things start happening as they like become closer to the old couple, and there's some sort of like hidden witch conspiracy that she thinks they're like witches, so she gets like sort of paranoid. Yeah, it sort of has to do with like that whole like female like hysteria thing, which I think is interesting. This was written in like the late 60s, so you can definitely see like influences of like the gender, I keep talking about like gender conventions, but literally everything I'm reading like talks about that, and it's like so weird. But yeah, so I would definitely check this out if you guys like the movie or if you're just interested in reading a good psychological thriller for this time of year. I just wanted to mention like the 2 things that I'm currently reading. Right now I'm reading In a Dark, Dark Wood by Ruth Ware. So this is sort of a psychological thriller murder mystery kind of thing, and I'm only about like 70 pages in. I'm not as like into this as like Gone Girl or The Girl on the Train. I think it's like the writing style, but I think it's also because I'm really busy right now, so I like don't have time to actually get through it, but I will talk about it when I finish. And the other thing that I'm in the process of reading is Slasher Girls and Monster Boys, which is a
wow, I like the cover.
I know, it's cool. Unique, yeah. It's a collection of short horror stories written by young adult authors. And I think I read like 4 out of like 12 of the short stories so far, and some of them I really like, some of them I'm like about, but I will also talk about this when I finish it.
In October, we probably will not have a recommendations because we're doing Halloween themed videos for the month of October, which stay tuned for that because it's gonna be really fun.
We might just post like what we read in September and October, like in November.
This is September books.
Did we say August? We'll put our October books in November. Sorry about the confusion. We're like all over the place.
This is literally our 6th video filming today. Yeah. Okay, so time for the Bookish box unboxing. This month's theme was, I think they have it written here, literary ladies. Ooh, that's interesting.
Jane Eyre, something Jane Eyre, please. Not that it's
here,
mine.
look at what could be in the box and make me like more excited because you did that last time.
Ooh.
Really?
I feel like you would like this. It wouldn't be like, well, okay, there are some things that I would like, but there's something that you would like.
Alright, so this is what the box looks like on the inside. Okay, so we have some jewelry. It says J&Co Jewelry.
I know what this is.
Oh, okay. Let's see if I can guess what literary work it's from. Feathers.
Oh, okay, guess. Try to guess.
Feathers. These are really cute though. They're so like
dainty.
Yeah, I love that. What the heck?
Guess.
Feathers,
oh my God,
feathers, literary ladies.
Something we both like.
It's not Jane Eyre.
No.
I don't know. I'm really stumped. I don't know.
Should I tell you?
Yeah.
It's Leviosa. Not Leviosa.
Oh, it's Hermione.
Yeah.
Are you serious? That is so cute. Yeah. I can't believe I didn't get that.
Okay, but that's like hard. Like
that is hard.
like a scene in like the first movie or the first book.
Oh, I have some tea. Says Pride and Prejudice tea. Citrus and roasted mate herbal tea. Oh my gosh. And it has like Darcy and Elizabeth silhouettes on the actual packet. That's adorable. Maybe I'll make some today because I am like getting over a cold. Whoops. Look at me.
I don't want to get sick. I can't afford it.
Oh my God, what is this? All the reading she had done had given her a view of life that they had never seen. Roald Dahl Matilda. Oh, that's so cute. This is such a teacher like thing to have. Yeah. It's like Post-it stickers
I use those.
That you can put like on your books to like on your pages to make tabs. That's really cute. And I like how like it's designed to show the different colors and it has the quote of that Matilda says. All of the reading she had done has given her a view of life that she
I don't think it's that she says. It's like about her.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're right. It's just like a quote in the book. Custom gifts and decor. So this is to do with a literary lady. It's an arrow. So Katniss. Okay. Oh, is it a headband? What is this?
It's it says Katniss arrow pen and highlighter holder.
Oh, okay. So you would put them on here?
I guess. Where does a headband?
Imagine wearing it as a headband. I think it would work as a headband actually. That's so cool though. Yeah. And it's from Nani's Custom Creation. I have another bookmark.
Okay. But you don't read, so it doesn't matter. No. Oh, you could rattle the stars. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. Look at that. That's the color of, it matches us actually, like purple themed in this video. You could rattle the stars. I don't know what this is from. So it says Throne of Glass. I don't know what that is. I guess it's a book. Yeah, it is a book. I actually wanted to read that. Really? Yeah, but this is like really beautiful. I love the bookmarks. Yeah, I love the bookmarks that they put in their box. Really pretty. Watercolor. Females are strong as hell. It's a magnet. Oh, this is going on my fridge. Yeah. And it's like a little... That's from Kimmy Schmidt. Oh my God, Kimmy Schmidt. It's a Netflix original series. You watch that, don't you? Yeah, I watched the first season. The second season I still haven't seen. And then for highlighting quotes and margin notes, they gave me a highlighter. I'm supposed to go with the Matilda sticky notes, I guess. Oh, okay, so it was supposed to be together. Okay, that's cute. Yeah. What is this? Whoa, whoa, whoa. So this is a sneak peek from, I guess, a book. Cool. Called The Call. They've never done this before. This is the first time that I get like a sneak peek from a book. That's cool. Let me know if it's good. Ooh, I like that color. Right? What is this? Like, not maroon. Kind of like maroon. Yeah, burgundy. Let's see what it says. Don't you tell me what to do, Harry Potter. Oh my God, that's so cute. Oh, okay, her hair is not that crazy.
Wait, who is this?
That's Hermione.
And when does she say this to him?
I think it's in the books, it's not in the movies, but Hermione shirt. Don't you tell me what to do, Harry Potter.
Oh man, it's gonna kill me now. If anybody knows what book what Harry Potter
I don't
book
remember.
is from.
I don't remember hearing her say that.
How?
Like,
oh my god, the
that.
color is gorgeous. This is such a beautiful color. So that was that for this month's Bookish box. Honestly, the Hermione like things were the best.
Yeah.
The feathers, the feather earrings, and the shirt. Honestly, everything was really great. But
Except
my
for that
favorite. You're so mean.
She's like, what do you do with it?
It's like this.
You could technically just strap this on to like the book. You don't need this belt. That's just my
Mina is criticizing.
Like, give me that highlighter.
Okay.
You could literally just like hook it on without the thing. But you know,
I'm gonna try this out.
Yeah, wear it. You know what? Wear it as a headband.
My hair.
Do it. You know who you look like from Peter Pan? What's her name?
Oh my god, Tiger Lily.
You should go as Tiger Lily.
I mean, two uses. You can use it as your highlighter holder or a headband. These ears are from Jasmine's Etsy shop, which I will link below, but they're so beautiful. I'm wearing like Hercules ears and she's wearing Sally ears. We actually did a separate video talking about these ears, but this video has to come up this Monday because we're almost done with September.
Yeah.
And this was the September Bookish box unboxing.
This is going to be the last video that we post in September.
Obviously.
And, yeah. And when October starts, we're going to be posting
our
every
Halloween themed videos.
Yeah. So we've got like movie stuff and like costume stuff and like other awesome Halloween-ish themed videos that we are going to post for you guys.
We are really excited to be sharing those with you. We might do a vlog of us pumpkin picking. We're not sure yet. We'll see how that goes.
But let us know in the comments below what books you guys are currently reading and what videos you would like to see in the future, because after we do all our Halloween stuff,
we are gonna go back to
our original programming. Not that anybody freaking watches us!
Well, actually, I wanted to say something. Thank you to all our subscribers that are currently subscribed. There's 170 of you right now, the last time I checked, which is honestly amazing. Like, I never thought that we would get to that number.
At least this quickly.
Yeah, because I think when we started posting, we were at like 119. So like from 119 to 170 is a big deal. So thank you everyone who watches, thank you everyone who comments, and thank you everyone who likes our videos.
And just watching in general is like good enough. But
yeah,
like, comment guys, like we want to talk to you. We're really
don't be shy. Like we will not bite, like we will not like shun you. Like we will answer your comments. Maybe you think that we're like YouTubers that don't like answer people. We do. We love answering you guys. We love talking to you guys.
Yeah.
And
we don't get many comments, so like we will definitely get around to commenting back.
Yeah, and it's really funny because when we do get a comment, I'm like, Mina, we got your comments! Yay!
And that's about it.
Have a magical day, and we will see you in October. Bye guys.
Get ready.
Today
meme. Don't look at it.
Literally
have a magical day.
Okay.
You left me.
I'm sorry. Let's do that again.